Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we are returning to Heads Will Roll. This is episode number 2 of our Let's Play series looking at this roguelike, and we have played through one battle in the first episode, where we did pretty well. This is a game with permadeath, so if you die, you die, but in our first battle we killed 2 militiamen and a French footman. We kind of killed the French footman surprisingly easily, by chopping his head off. We basically bashed him back with our shield. That knocked him over. We damaged him a bit. Our compatriot damaged him a bit. And then we sliced his head right off. And that was I've never had that easily of a victory in the first battle, especially given that was sort of in the second phase of the battle when we had rushed forward to try and save the prince who was in danger. And in doing so, we earned some reputation with the Earl of Northampton, who is the leader of our regiment, and so that's, you know, that was good. We also gained some reputation with the soldiers. Our virtue is meh, our prestige is 3. We're going to make a couple of changes to our inventory. First off, we need to repair the shield or get a new one, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop the rusty ancient helmet. It has an endurance and a CRD, is that conditioning? Endurance, CRD, and agility penalties, despite some decent neck coverage and neck armor. So we'll go ahead and unequip that, and I guess for now anyway, we'll equip this kettle hat that we got, which is a little bit, you know, it's roughly the same, a little bit inferior head coverage, and no neck coverage or armor, but no endurance penalty, at least for it. At least until we find something better. We do have a little bit of gold. We should also unequip this falchion and equip our hunting sword, at least for this in-between phase. And then also let's go to the blacksmith and see if he'll repair our... well, we need to actually unequip our shield. One slightly annoying thing is, in order to have items, you know, repaired, you have to unequip them, which is, I think, kind of silly. Like, if I'm carrying a sword up to a blacksmith, I shouldn't have to unequip it for him to repair it. But let's go to the blacksmith. He said he'll do something for me. Okay. So he wants us to do something for him in order for him to do something for us. So let's see what happens. We've got to work at the forge more, I think. All right, probably twice. All right, so craftsmanship increased by 1. Let's go back to the blacksmith. Nice job. Thanks for the help. See? Job's easy. Money's good. Piece of cake. Come with me if you've got nothing to do. There's always work to be done. I'll consider it. So what about repairing my equipment? Yeah, I almost forgot. All right, give it to me here. Your junk. But money first. These are horrible times we live in. Ain't a soul around you can trust, especially when it comes to scrawny ragamuffins like you. I'm not a scrawny ragamuffin. Is that so? Well, Hoggard's not a ragamuffin either, yet he still refused to pay. About 2 weeks ago, that drunkard parody of a knight commissioned me to get him a chest for spoils and trophies. See, then he's been constantly pushing me to get it done faster, even tried giving me advice. And guess what? Finally I get the damn thing done, and fella refuses to pay. How much is it going to cost? A trunk for inventory feels like it could be useful. 60 florins. But I'll settle for half that much. Interesting. Secondary inventory, which can be accessed from the main inventory when you're in camp. That could be useful. But first, let's go ahead and get this shield repaired. How much is that going to cost? 32 florins? Yeah, I've got 88, so let's do that. I might want to get a new shield, but I can sell it for more if it's repaired too, so let's, is there anything else? Camp activities? We could socialize with Bartholomew. I don't know what he wants to tell us, but he did rush forward in that last battle and helped us a bit, so let's see what he's got to say. You did a great job in the tower, buddy. I thought we were for sure busted when that fat-ass dummy of a guard appeared out of nowhere, but you did not drop the ball. That blow definitely made him see the stars, but you're obviously a buff guy, so there's no surprise, really. There's many soldiers in our camp who like to throw fists, especially when good money's at stake. So don't miss your chance, and maybe go try yourself as a fighter if you feel confident. To be honest, I know a couple of good old tricks back home. Not a single visit to the tavern was complete without a good fight, I'll tell you that. Oh, good times. What's new? Little business in mind with an extra pair of hands would come in handy. You have your eyes on one warehouse where we can line our pockets off all sorts of stuff. The plan is, though, thought out to the smallest detail. Everything will go off without a hitch. Really. There's one but. I just need to make the quartermaster take a nap for a couple of hours. And then that's where you come into play. No blood. You don't even need to be there. I'll do everything myself. All I need for you is to help me with the right ingredients. I know a recipe for a potent sleeping aid and have got almost everything I need. It's only a couple of plants left. There should be plenty of them in the surrounding forest. You just need to take a good look. Bottle of cheap booze to which I can add sleeping aid. He's probably going to kill the guy. Sure. The deal is vague. The prospects are suspicious. I'm in. That reminds me of that quote. Was it from Foch or I can't remember. Who's the guy who counterattacked at the Marne? My left flank was broken. My right flank was, crumbling or something. The situation was perfect. I attacked. All right. So the one thing is keeping Bartholomew on my side is a good thing to do because if he rushes into battle so I can fight with someone at my side, it makes my task in battle much easier. Let's go to trade. I'd rather... Leather armor doesn't have... So we do have an agility penalty. But we've got that with our Gambian as well. This is a step up armor-wise. Let's sell our rusty ancient helmet. I'm going to need to buy some... Alright, let's do this. Let's buy this armor. Inventory. So we're currently using a Gambison, which is 585, 445. Leather armor is 574, 30. Oh, shoot. Is it worse? Oh, my goodness. It's worse. It doesn't have an endurance penalty, which I guess would be useful, but I just bought leather armor, and now I have to... If I sell it back, I only get half of what I... Can I wear both? No. Oh my goodness. Alright, well the Gambeson is better, so we'll keep that. What a waste of money. I think actually maybe I got back what I bought it for. I didn't really look that closely. Alright, so let's do our little min-maxing on crafting. Just because I like to make money. I was curious. There are other things we can craft too. We don't just have to do the tier 1 crafting items. But anyway. Sell. So maybe I basically am back to where I was before I wasted my money on that armor. Ooh, a Danish axe. What's that? One of the earlier types of battle axes made popular by the Vikings? Two-handed axes have considerably improved chances for damage, but then I can't hold a shield. And I feel like shields are very useful. That is heavy damage, though. Also, it has some length, so it keeps the bad guys away. I think I've got enough. And you can split enemy shields. And chop armor, which reduces their armor that they're defending against. It's very tempting, but I think we'll hold off for now. I wanted to also buy... Can only do 2 right now, right? Alright. Crafting. Craft. Back to trade. Maybe we'll do the last canteen at for ourselves. Where's the leather? Because I think having a canteen is going to be useful. Like we need the ability to... We've got a water skin, which helps in combat, but I think having a second canteen would be useful. So less on the min-maxing that for money and more on the just, you know, it'd be useful to have. Leather cuirassier. Good torso cover, but worse limbs. Alright. He wanted cheap wine, right? For his little scheme. think it was wine. Well, if it wasn't, then I'll drink it anyway, because I need to get my... In fact, let's do 2 of these. Because I need to get my stamina back. So we'll drink 1. Virtue decreases by 1, but soldiers like when you drink with them. Easy money. Get a bottle of liquor. Get 1 healing herb and 1 poisonous plant. How do I have to buy that, or do I just need to scavenge it? I guess we're going to scavenge. There is always risk anytime you go scavenging, so... I got my stamina mostly back. I didn't fully get it back, so hopefully we don't end up in a battle. You get out of the camp and go to the surrounding forest to replenish your supplies. Having wandered through the thicket of forest some time now, you suddenly wander out into a widening clearing. It tells the story of a battle that was fought here many years ago. The grass under your feet is covered in fragments of weapons and armor, but unfortunately they are mostly useless. Looking around more closely, you discover the remains of a noble knight whose equipment is much better preserved. Okay, so I needed a poisonous plant, which I don't have. There is a long sword here. It's 2-handed. Certainly get that. That could be very valuable. I didn't see any poisonous plants, though. I needed healing herbs, right? Or not healing. I needed... Maybe not healing. I don't even know. Alright, we'll get 2 more leather things. It'd be nice if I could carry more, because then I could... So Falcon's a single-edged sword. Does 8 damage. Length 1, 3 prestige. Longsword is 10 prestige. 3 length. So this is a very prestigious weapon. But again, it's a two-handed weapon. I suppose you could block with a sword, maybe? Maybe we should do that. We should keep the longsword. I mean, that thing is valuable. Alright. Get some game. 35 more florins. Hunting hut. Alright, so we waste some time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the thing that the guy needs from me. Like, there were no poisonous plants, right? Oh, I did need a healing herb. Oh, well. I still need the poisonous plant, so I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get that. Alright, so trade. We're going to get rid of the Falchion. But I guess I don't need the shield either, then, if I've got a 2-edged sword. Is Iron Helm better than what I have? 0, 0, 12, and 40. No, that's worse. Okay. I can't even just, like... Medicine is useful. Oh, actually, I think... Let's do this first. I think I know where I can get the healing herbs and poisonous plants. Well, at least the healing herbs. I don't know about the poisonous plants. Alright, so that's all I can make there. Let's go back. Let's go to our character, go to our inventory, and we will... We've got a water skin and a canteen. We should put that medicine also. And can I not do this? Oh, it doesn't go in my coin pouch? Between battles. Oh. Alright, well, still useful to have. At least for now, we'll have that 3rd canteen in our... What does a beer mug do? +3 vitality prevents alcohol-related events from occurring. Yes, please. So it prevents alcoholism. So that's good, because if you keep drinking... Poisonous plant, yes. If you keep drinking, you can get penalized, basically, for drinking all the time. So I assume a beer mug is a good thing to have so you don't have to deal with that. Also, what is this thing? 585, 550. Ooh. Okay, so 1 CRD penalty, no agility or endurance. 585, 550. 5. So less helmet armor, more head coverage. Yeah, way better. All right, let's unequip that. We'll sell the kettle hat. Oh, shit. It double-clicked. Like I just sold my wine. Which now I don't even have enough money to buy back. Okay. Alright. Inventory. I wonder if you can have a helmet and this thing at the same time. Because it doesn't really fully cover your head. Oh well. Character inventory is at too many trinkets equipped. So it's a trinket. So we'll hold off on using the beer. I could use that extra storage of that secondary, of that trunk. So I need the healing herb is what I need. Trinket, huh? I need a I need a healing herb, but I don't have space to do anything with it. Alright, let's hang around. Soldier who knows very well that one should always stay away from the... okay, so we've been voluntold to go help with something. Shortage of good alcohol. We tell him that we've got plenty of alcohol, but he's saying he needs something of higher quality. So he wants to go plunder some neighboring areas. Okay. Alright, so that's another quest. Yay. I gained some virtue back. So -4 now. Alright, let's do this. Will I get more strength if I train? No. Oh, wait. I think I saw... Civic... Is there something that gives me... Is there Beast... What is Beast of Burden? Increases inventory space by 5. Yes, please. So we got a civic talent I hadn't used. Meanwhile, now I gotta rest. It consumes so much time just to get my fatigue back. Alright. Also, we did say we thought we knew where I could maybe get some stuff, and I think it might be the doctor. So wandering around the camp in search of a medic, you unexpectedly stumble upon a young girl who's in charge of one of the medical tents. Her clothes, appearance, and demeanor immediately give away the fact that she is a foreigner. As she glances over at you, her eyes dim and she obviously loses interest in me completely. Looking for a doctor. You found one. I am from the militia. She doesn't like that I'm a militiaman. So I should have said I was in the night service or whatever, right? Okay. So she can heal you or whatever. I didn't have any injuries in the first battle, so there wasn't really a need to do that. And now she realized that I'm actually important because I had a good first battle, I guess. So her opinion of me went up. And then trade. So we can trade with her. So we could do... We've got the poisonous plant. We have the strong ale. So what we need is healing herbs, which are how much? 7? I can do that. So is that everything? I think that's everything we need. According to the king's, success of the upcoming assault will be ensured by several dozen siege machines. Their construction obviously requires not only time, but also a large amount of effort, and therefore many soldiers are involved in this. Fate does not pass by you either. Choose a rough physical job, volunteer to assist construction of the engineers, try to dodge the work. Volunteer to assist construction engineers. I mean, I do have decent crafting skills, right? Yeah, I come in very handy to them. Crafting check passed. Reputation with the Earl increases, as well as the soldiers. So we now have 14 reputation with the Earl and 26 with the soldiers. I think we need to go socialize with Bartholomew now. I blew it. So does that mean that quest is... Ah. Alright, well, I suppose in that case I don't have any need for this poisonous plant, right? Unless, can I actually craft it myself? Ale, poisonous plant, healing herbs. Nope, apparently not. Three leather and 3 cloth as a sack. I don't know how valuable that is. Oh, it's pretty decently valuable. Leather boots are 6 leather. See, I think I don't know if some of these things make sense from a economic point of view. Healing herbs and canteen. I do have that. I could do that. Although I don't have alchemist tools. Alright, well. Guess we're just gonna sell that stuff then, huh? Leather bracers would have been nice. Fancy shoes. Snake poison! Alright. We'll go take care of that other thing in a second. But first let's train. Let's get another melee skill, I guess. Solo practice, wear me out. So I'm up to 7 for melee weapons. And then we'll go ahead and we'll drink. Reputation increases, virtue decreases. Earl buys a couple of kegs of wine from a local merchant, treats all of his men to a jug. Yeah, okay. Give me that free alcohol. Thank you. Alright, hang around. Hang around. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's do the other quest, I guess, that we've got. Quest and travel. Travel the estate. The Earl's orders lead you to the estate of Lambert, one of the few places in Cavalry district that is definitely not threatened by marauders and foreigners. The estate is a group of fortified buildings in the rolling hills to the northwest of the city. Despite the fact that it clearly does not pull from a full-fledged castle, the estate still looks very solid, for the most part thanks to its imposing moat surrounding it, as well as its short but thick walls. At the entrance to the drawbridge, you are stopped by the crossbowmen standing on the wall, asking you what I'm here for. What do I want? I'm here on the assignment from the Earl of Northbridge? However, judging by the sour faces of the crossbowmen, their knowledge of the hierarchy of English nobility is rather poor, and they clearly don't fully understand the significance of my mission. Seeing that the matter is obviously reaching a dead end, you try to explain in a nutshell who the Earl is, and he's very important. My words had a greater effect, and judging by somewhat perked up faces of the guards, they begin to imbued with some kind of respect for your new common friend, the Earl. So much so that one of the crossbowmen unexpectedly offers to make the Earl a small gift from the Lambert family, as well as personally from himself. A gift in the form of a crossbow bolt between the eyes. Oh, that's not good. No, please don't. He's loading the crossbow. Maybe I should run. I can't imagine I would die here, because I haven't been given any options, and this is a quest given to me by the Lord. Luck fail. What would have happened if the luck had not failed? Anyway, I get fatigue increased, but I guess I survived. At least for now. Okay, so a young girl called off the guards. Ava, first of all, I should apologize for the reception my people almost gave you. However, given the attentions of which your friends arrived in my homeland, you should be hardly surprised at how you're greeted. Respond in a cool manner. This war was started by kings and lords. I'm just a soldier following orders. I'm ready to swear to you that I have not killed nor will not kill women, children, and unarmed. For God is my witness, I do not thirst for blood. However, duty is duty. My honor obliges me to take part in my overlord's campaign, and I will have to shed blood to avoid disgrace, even against my will. Forgive me for my harshness. I understand that you ended up far from home with weapons in your hands, not by your own will. Okay, so she apparently liked me, and my virtue went up. Nice. Daughter of Count de Goulmy de Lambert. Okay, he went to Paris to help King John form the army. He left his governor in Cambrai. Okay, so she's leading the estate by herself. I'm just going to tell her the truth. She seems to like honesty, so tell about the Earl's assignment frankly. My boss, he's going through an acute existential crisis. Only a couple of bottles of excellent wine can help him cope with it. My important assignment? Okay, not a street beggar. I'm ready to share the Chateau de Lambert wine cellars with you under one condition. I promise that my family's lands and villages around Cambrai will not be plundered. Okay. Stand up for my people. Sure, I'll tell you whatever you want in order to get your wine. The quest is the promise. Somehow I feel I can trust you. Relationship improved by 10. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know that you can trust me, but I do appreciate the wine. New travel destination. So we can come back here. Okay. So we got to go to the Earl. Here's your wine. Great job, my boy. Reputation increased by 10. I hate fools who cannot be entrusted with anything at all, but it usually turns out these fools make the majority around here. It's nice to see you've got a head on your shoulders. I'll remember you in case I need a reliable person. That's probably not actually good, but thank you for the money. Alright, so let's drink the wine we have. Reputation increased by 1, virtue decreased. Oh, I don't have the wine cup equipped. That's probably why. A sergeant who wants me to help him with an important matter. Deliver water to one of the distant outposts covering the western part of the city. Problem is that the past few days, the French have made several sorties in that direction. Among other things, attacked one of the couriers delivering messages from... This sounds dangerous. Okay. We need to supply it to maintain contact. I need a reliable person who can be assigned to the role of courier for a short time. Safely get to the western outpost. Give them a letter with instructions from command, as well as drinking water. Sergeant will give it to me. Water boy! Okay, that's not great, but... I said a prayer for my trip. Alright, what's my prestige? Virtue's -1. Can we get it back to 0 at least? Virtue up 1. Soldiers don't like that I'm praying. Okay, so reputation with soldiers 29. Earl 24. Virtue is at least neutral at 0. Let's go to the sergeant about the water. Take a canteen. Take a canteen. Take a canteen. Take a bag. Back. Alright. So we now have... Oh, I got another weapon talent. What's this? Lower stamina consumption by primary attack by 1. Yes. I'm not doing anything with axes, maces, or pole arms because I'm not equipped with those at the moment. Okay. So we are equipped with a longsword. No shield, but we can't... I don't think we can have a shield because we have a 2-armed weapon. A gambon, a head thing... We got those canteens that were given to us for delivering the water. My health is at full. Okay. we have money to trade anything? We have a little bit of money, but I think I'll hold off on trading again. So I've got 2 quests, Waterboy and The Promise. The Promise I don't have anything to do with D. Lambert's estate, so we're just going to go to the Western Outpost. My journey progressed calmly at first. It's a bright and sunny day. The forest around you seems tranquil enough. For once, the atmosphere is quite relaxed with each steady step of your horse takes... Oh, apparently I have a horse. Okay. I didn't end up here by my own choice. Okay. Just as I processed that thought, a crossbow bolt sticks into a tree right in front of your face with a loud thud. Great. Oh, a shield would have been useful for blocking crossbows. I don't know, though. Coordination check passed. All right, so we managed to get away from them on our horse. Good job. Pursuers are getting closer by the minute. Your chances of escape seem to slip away. Try to get away from the French on horseback. Yeah, I don't want to fight them if I don't have to. Luck check passed. Okay, so we avoided the fight, I think. Little interest. Alright, so we handed the 3 canteens over. They're very glad to see me. Reputation with soldiers increases by 15. I return with a cavalry detachment. Reputation with the Earl improves and plus 50 for Lawrence. Nice. Okay, good. So we didn't get to fight anybody and get any loot, but we also didn't, you know, end up in an unfair fight. So reputation of the Earl's up to 29. Soldiers are at 44. And I've got 103 gold. Got a little bit of inventory space. I don't know that I need the loot bag with the other thing I have that increased my inventory, the beast, the whatever, the trait. So let's go ahead and sell the loot bag for a little bit of cash. What do cozy boots do? Plus 5 coordination. Scavenge costs 2 less time. But I don't have room for more trinkets at the moment. Crossbow could be useful, though. Base damage 3, armor pen 0. Small crossbow easily hidden under the cloak or cape. Tool of the trade of all kinds of assassins. I don't know about being an assassin, but we do have a crossbow skill, so let's do that. And then a winged bolt. 15 to 18 damage, 5 armor pen. So we'll do that. And we'll do 2 hunting bolts. You can make your own bolts, by the way, for what it's worth. With a Fletcher's toolkit, but... What's this do? I think that's for crafting a sword or something. Or not a sword, but a... Cozy boots? Cozy boots. Cozy boots. How much are they? 55? I don't have any boots right now, right? So... I suppose armored boots would be... Oh, I don't have any money. I'm 3 short. So... Will the assassin's bolt hunt for me when I'm out? Like, if I have a crossbow, will I hunt with that? We're not going to sew anything right now. I would like the cozy boots. I think that'll be useful for me to have. So let's put those on. It's a trinket? I would have sworn I would have worn them on my feet. Fuck, that was such a waste. Damn it. In some ways, I'm efficient where it's like, let's make leather and sell canteens. And in other ways, it's such a freaking waste. What does this sling let you do? Huh. That's probably a trinket. Yeah, trinket. I should have looked at the item type, calculation up there. All right, so I've got 42 gold. What am I supposed to do at this point? I hear that lately you've been pretty busy setting up your own little business here, crafting all kinds of stuff and then selling it to everyone around you. That's nice to hear. A good soldier ought to be cunning and resourceful, particularly when we're at supply issues. What a good soldier should not do is profit at the expense of his comrades, which people say you are. Some of the guys are even starting to get a little bit jealous. Don't worry, lad. It's not too late to win us all over, and there's just the right opportunity to do so. Oh, great. So he wants me to help my comrades by repairing some gear? Crossbow skill fail. Here's the deal. Give me a couple of leather sheaths and 2 pairs of boots, but of decent quality, something that would last for a couple of months. Okay. Fuck. So I have another quest now. So 2 pairs of leather boots and 2 leather sheaths for the sergeant and a bag. Shouldn't have sold that bag. So how the hell am I supposed to do that? Like, where do I get that stuff? Because I think I can't buy what I need anymore. The leather stuff is all Alright, so recipes. Leather boots, I can do that. Those require an awful lot of leather, though. You'd need 12 leather to do that. Plus 3 cloth and 3 more leather for the sack. The leather belts are 4. Where the hell do you get that amount of leather? What if I go back to the Lambert estate? I think I can trade with her. I came back for you! Okay. Wait, I wanted to trade with her. I thought you can trade with her. I don't really care about her father. I'm just clicking through all this. I don't want to die. I want to make my enemies die for this. Okay. Well, I know a lot of knights say they want to die. Well, I don't. You talk about death a lot. What's the matter? Did I hurt your feelings? Wow. What about the Lambert estate? Something, something. Don't really care. Apparently got a new quest. Trade, that's what I wanted. Ooh, traveler's pouch. That's probably way nicer than the one I have. Item capacity 5, so it's actually bigger. And I have enough money right now, but let's see about leather. Nope. What's a wanted? What does this do? Guarantees a bandit encounter in the woods. Increases prestige. Okay, so let's do that. Only costs 1. Yeah, let's buy this. It'll increase. Okay. Do I need a sheath for the crossbow? Oh, I can put bolts in my pouch. That's useful. So I've got the crossbow, and I've got a couple of bolts loaded. I can't sell anything to her, though. Huh. Okay. So I have another quest now? Benefactor? The poor souls are desperately trying to get some trade going so they can make ends meet. Spend 150 florins on various goods at her estate. Well, I don't have that much money yet. God damn it. Do heists get me leather? Heists will allow you to engage in criminal activities in order to obtain valuable items. Okay, well... How much space do I have in my inventory right now? 7? Actually, first things first. Let's trade. Sell the coin pouch because I'm not using it anymore. I guess that's the only thing I'm going to sell. And let's try a heist, I guess. Small time robbery? Sure. Difficulty easy. Wow, that's a 15... Okay, well, that wasn't exactly what I wanted. Can I give him that bag, though? Or do I have to give it all at once? I think I have to give it all at once. So... I got the bag. 2 pairs of leather boots and 2 sheaths. I don't have... I'm not going to be able to do this. Probably have better luck just buying the frickin'... Also, I don't even have a sewing kit anymore. Maybe it won't expire at the end of the chapter? I don't know. Throwing knife, eh? Can I use that? My belt or pouch is already full. So it goes in the traveler's pouch? Okay. I don't know. I guess let's... I don't want to keep looting. Well, I can't even loot more. Alright, well, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to disappoint a lot of people then. I think we're just going to hang around until the fight. Alright, so character virtues at -14. Melee weapon skills are up to 8. Crossbows are at 1. I do have a crossbow. I don't know that I have anything else to do. Like, if I go and trade, I don't think... I mean, I certainly don't have anywhere near enough money to buy the belts. Or even the leather boots. Like... This is folly. I don't have anything I can do. Alright, so that's the end of that. Proceed to the next fight, I guess. Character, let's make sure everything's all set up correctly. I don't know if I should keep the loot bag or not. Like, I don't know if it's worthwhile right now or not, but... Alright. Appointed hour, the whole camp is set in motion. Your eyes are present with both great and terrifying spectacle. The volley of dozens of trebuchets and catapults unleashing a relentless avalanche of boulders on the city provide cover to the hordes of soldiers rushing toward the fortress walls. The whistle of arrows and crash of projectiles, the beat of war drums, the howl of trumpets, and scream of over 1,000 voices merge into a single deafening cacophony, in which you can no longer tell any sound apart. Being in the thick of the assault, you mere minutes after the start of the attack, are deafened to everything but the surrounding hum that echoes in your head. An endless rain of arrows and crossbows bolts pour on you from the city walls, growing stronger and stronger as you get to the city. Injured and slain comrades are falling and besides you, left and right, but by some miracle you manage not to be hit by any of the arrows yourself. Agility check passed. Nice. When you finally get to the city wall, a hail of stones rain on you from above. One of the heavier stones lands directly on Bartholomew's helmet, barely 2 feet away. Oh no! He falls to the ground. I think if you have a shield, you can cover him. If you leave him lying there just like that, it most likely be his death sentence. Lucky for him, the sergeant happens to be nearby and covers the injured with a shield. I have a two-handed weapon. I can't have a shield. I don't think, anyway. Okay. Enemy soldiers emerge from the haze and attack your troops. All right, well, initial fight. So he's got what looks like a short sword, a helmet. He's got better armor than me, but I've got a heavier weapon. Granted, I'll get more fatigued, but I do have items. A bandit's knife, a canteen, a water skin. What if I use the bandit knife? No, not very good odds, so let's hold off on that. What about the crossbow? I gotta use time to load it. It doesn't. I didn't go into the fight with my crossbow loaded. Well, I don't have a shield to bash the guy. What are my attack options? What are the odds on any of these? Overhead strike. Got a decent chance of hitting him, but not penetrating his armor with that. 75% chance. 65-70. That's not bad. Weak spot. 65-88. He doesn't have a shield, so there's nothing to split there. This will use a lot of fatigue, though. Shit, let's try it. Got him! And he missed. Switch over into the defense and recover stamina. Alright, well if he's gonna just rest, let's load the crossbow with a hunting bolt. Ah, he hit me. Took some damage. Let's recover, I guess. I don't know what to do without my shield. Alright, he missed the weak spot, so his stamina is pretty bad right now. So we can go for a 72% chance of a weak spot on the neck. Overhead strike, neck, 82% and 100. Let's go for it. Ah! Do it again, 97. You chopped his head off! Alright, now I need to rest. It's early in the fight. Let's go ahead and recover, because one of the bad things, I think... Partially blocked by armor. Alright. I'm poisoned! And I'm bleeding. I don't have anything to do with that. Injury chance. Fuck. Alright, so one of the difficult things is if you successfully defeat an enemy early in a fight, you just get another enemy thrown at you. I can't use the medicine yet either. He doesn't have a shield. Be cool if you could split his staff in two. Alright. He thrusted despite having almost no stamina? Interesting. Bleeding for one more turn. My poison at least went away. Fuck, I didn't mean to hit that. I didn't even see what the odds were. The game like locked up on me for a second there. That was weird. If I survive to the end of this battle, I think I can use my medicine to get my health back at least. My crossbow stats are not good. God damn it. Fuck. He pierced a lung and I'm dying to poison. I don't know if I'll survive this. This might be over, boys. I can't use medicine. I can only use that. What does water skin do? I don't think anything heals. It's just... Fuck. Oh, I'm dead. And that's the end. Such a great start and such an ignominious end. No. If we had that's fun. The funny thing is in a game like this, we probably would have been better off just toying with that first soldier for a while. Wound him, slow him down. Because every time you get a new adversary that might have a weapon that is better suited against you, and without a really strong coat of armor or a shield, a spear makes us really vulnerable in a way that, the previous guy with a sword would not have been. So, again, going for that headshot felt good in the moment, but I think that was a mistake. I think we should have just don't try to kill folks. Like, yeah, sure, it gives you a little bit of prestige, but not really worth it. So you can see here, we leveled up, which gives us more character generation points, which means we can start a little bit better off than we were before. So, like, if we were to do... heads will roll difficulty again, great manually, all the max. Everything's still at 5 like last time, but our melee weapons start at 4. We could try and we could get it up to 5 if we drop the craftsmanship, which is probably worthwhile. It's funny, I wouldn't have gotten that quest from the sergeant if I never went to talk to him. So I guess that's a good thing to know. Oh, what a disappointing end. Well, let me know if you guys want to see more of this. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoy. Heads will roll. It's I think it's a long game. We did not even scratch the surface. But until next time, this is the Historical Gamer once again saying thank you for watching, and I'm out.